Hi, this is Eric Hansen with Salon Suite Solutions. Today I'd like to show you a demonstration of the mobile app technology that we've created specifically for the Salon Suite model. Now the app that you see here is actually would be branded around a Salon Suites concept. So this is not our app. This is not branded around Salon Suite Solutions. It is branded around a specific concept's brand, okay? And within it, what you'd find are virtual suites where tenants would have access to features that help them manage and market their business. Now this is free for all of the tenants to use, and they can also have their clients download the app as well. It's free for them to use, and then they can connect, create appointments, do all these really neat things. And then for the property owner, the Salon Suites owner, this is in a very, very affordable way for them to get their own branded mobile app without having to go out and spend millions of dollars trying to develop something that within a matter of 6 months will already be outdated. Plus, they don't have to worry about the support of such a system like this. Now, this mobile app, before we begin, I want to let you know, is also integrated into our, what we call a suites management system. And on the suites management system, that's where the owner of the concept can find tenant information, can find suites information, helps them manage all of that. There's a rent collection system within it that's really neat, that automates the entire process, and then it also makes it a lot easier for all of the tenants to actually not only pay their rent, but to see what they've paid or what they owe. So this is a win-win scenario for everybody in the Salon Suites in that model or in that location. So with that being said, I'm just going to quickly go through and show you just an overview of the app, and then we'll go one layer deeper into it. Up here you're going to see ProPay. Now ProPay is our credit card processing partner. They are a competitor of Square. Everyone does get a free swiper that actually connects down here, or there's a Bluetooth option, and we are offering a 2.5% credit card processing rate, which is an industry low. There are no monthly fees and there are no annual fees. And also later I'm going to show you how the actual processing fee can be zero. So it can become completely free for the tenant to use. Below that, you're going to see this alert system. Now the alert system is where property management or owners can send out either push notifications or emails to the tenants, or they can be both email and push notifications. So if there's a vendor on the property, if there's an emergency, or whether it's just a happy birthday, that can be done through this system. Next, you're going to see our contact management system. So that's where all the client contact information is held, along with history of appointments and notes containing things like color formulas. All of this is backed up on a cloud servers, and so there's no worrying about having to lose a phone with all of your contacts and your appointments and all those things that the tenants find obviously very valuable. Everything's stored on secured cloud-based servers. Now below the contact management system is our calendar/scheduling system. So the system does send out reminders to all clients 24 hours in advance of an appointment, which they do have to confirm. And so keeps everybody again on the same page. Below here, this is our text messaging system. So we do have an in-app text messaging system, much like Facebook Messenger, except this one was designed specifically for beauty professionals. They can toggle back and forth between their calendar. They can easily access client notes. It's pretty slick. Below the point of sale system is our revenue estimator, our revenue tracker. This gives tenants the ability to not only see what they've made in the past, but what they're estimated to make in the future. So it keeps them, at any point in time up to date on either what they need to make or what they have made. It's just a great utility for them. Now, underneath the revenue estimator, you're going to see this rent option. So this is optional. So if the Salon Suites owner decides that they want to give this amenity to their tenants, the tenants would be able to actually pay their rent through this app. Or if there is an ACH option that's given to them, which our system does include, then the tenant's able to see either what they've paid in the past or what they owe. So it's showing them their balances. Or even if they've overpaid, it's going to show them what their credits are. And then below that, you're going to see our marketing system. So our marketing system which does include a website for each individual tenant, which is connected to this. The marketing system is really a way that the tenants are going to be able to go out there and share information about their business. So whether it be availability, whether it would be their specials, things like that, they're going to be able to send information out to their social networks, or they can send information through this system to their clientele through email or through text messaging. Then below here, you're going to see this is the tenant's daily appointments. You're going to notice these red dots. This means that these clients have not accepted the appointment. They have not confirmed the appointment. And then you're going to notice here that there's the word pay. Now, when the tenant goes in and sets up all of their information in the system, right, they're going to include the cost of services, the duration of services, the names of services, of course. And so all they're going to have to do when the service is ready, is ended, is come in here and click this. They're going to have a choice for invoice, so they can invoice this individual. They can pay cash or credit. Now, one of the things I was going to let you know is that we have something called a cash discount feature, which essentially means that the tenant has the option to actually take the processing fee, the 2.5%, and then add that to the cost of the service if they do not want to pay that processing rate. I also want to show you real quick, this is an invoicing system. So this is really neat. You have a lot of individuals out there that will invoice their clients for things like hair extensions. If they want them to pay for the cost before the service of those extensions, they can do that. Or if it's for weddings, or sometimes, you know, you have a tenant and their client and they know each other very well, and the tenant is in a rush, and what they'll do is they'll just invoice that client and say, hey, look, you know, I'm in a rush and I'll just go ahead and invoice you and, you know, pay me when you can. But let's just say that this is cash, and what they'll do is they'll either, of course, if it's credit, they'd swipe at this point, but it's cash, so they're just going to click here, here, an email address if there was one, or a text number, or a cell phone number if there was one, would pre-populate here, and they just hit done, and then it's over with. So it's a really quick way for the tenant to be able to cash out a client on the fly. Now, you see these individuals that they have not confirmed. Well, this is what's really neat about it, is that the tenant, all they have to do is click this button. They can change the appointment, they can call this individual, or they can use the text messaging system that's within this app, or this can actually go to the native text messaging system they have on their phone to ask, hey, are you coming in today? So, moving right along, let's go back up here. I'm just going to show you what the alert system looks like. So here are the alerts. Again, these are push notifications, so you know that the tenant has received the notification. It pops up just like a text would on their homepage of their phone. And then below that, this is the contact management system. They can import contacts from their phone, or they can add them manually. And then with certain types of subscription-based scheduling systems that are out there, we're actually able to export information from those systems, and then we can import them into this. Now let's look at this individual right here. Now you're going to see we can make an appointment, we can call, we can message this person, or right up here it says history. So all we have to do is click history right here. It's going to bring up past appointments, lifetime revenue. Here is a client note section, so this is where I can put this individual's names or what they like, all sorts of different types of things. And again, especially with those that are currently storing like color formulas on index cards, this is a way for them to keep all of that information safe and secure within this app. They ever lose their phone, all they have to do is get another phone and re-download the app, and voila, all that information is there for them. Now, going to the next piece, let's go to the appointment system. So this is the calendar system. So the calendar swipes back and forth between the months, and then also it swipes like this, or goes up and down like that. You can see these are the days that have appointments. The ones that are not darkened means that there are no appointments. So all they would need to do is they can look at certain appointments like this. So they would be able to go and change their appointment right there. Or what they can do is there's several different views that we have here. So if we go ahead and click back here and we click on this little arrow up icon, then it pushes up like this, and they can view their appointments like that. Or they can add an appointment from this page, or there's another way that they can actually view this as well. If they click this icon right over here, then it's 15-minute intervals. So they're able to come through here and look at their appointments, and again, they can swipe back and forth. They can add appointments through here. They can come back to their calendar page here. They can, I believe I said, if I didn't, I'll say it again, they can stack or double book their appointments with this system. And then if they want to add an appointment, let's just go ahead and add one. Then we can come in here. Here are the clients. Or they can easily just add on the fly appointments by clicking this icon. Same with here, they can add a service just by clicking that service button. Let me show you what that looks like real quick. So if we come here, they can then add a service. Then they can come in here and they can select a service. And then they select the time. So book. They still can double book. Client notes. These are appointment notes. They also can do, I didn't say, a reoccurring appointment. And then that's all complete. That's all done for them. So that's the way that that works. Now moving right along, this is our text messaging system. So this is an in-app, like I said, text messaging system. I don't have any text messages here right now, but I want to show you what they look like. So let me come back over here. And we come back here, and then I click this message button, and then it's going to pull up my text message from this person. This is a very popular feature within this system. So they can access client notes, they can toggle between the calendar here, they can call them, they can pull up photos and pass photos back and forth. So it's a really, again, a great utility for them to have, and it also keeps their business life and their personal life separate. This is the quick pay system, so this is the point of sale system. So what's really cool about this system is even if somebody walks into their room and says that they're not a current client, says, hey, I'd like to buy that bottle of shampoo off your shelf there, can I do it? They would be able to do that. So would be able to either do services or products. And then I want to show you this. So this is really neat. This is the revenue estimator. This was created by Salon Suite stylists. And what's neat about it is that, again, they're able to see what they have made not only in the past, but they're able to see what they're projected to make in the future. So this is just able to, or helps them to keep an idea of, either whether they need to do more marketing or get more appointments, or if everything's great and they're going to make a lot of money that month. And then here's the rent section. Again, this is optional, but it is very, very popular, I will tell you that. So here's your balance, here's an invoice right here. So then they would just be able to pay this invoice through their phone. So no more having to worry about money orders or checks. It's all right there. It makes it very simple, not only for them, but it also makes it simple for the property manager or the owner. And then here is our marketing system. So we have Facebook, we have Twitter right now, we're working on Instagram. And then this is our in-app text messaging. This is going to be the native text messenger and email. So I'm just going to show you what it would look like on Twitter. So they're able to come in here on Twitter. And again, this is just a way for them to be able to share information with their social networks. And so actually this information would be shared, and then at that point in time, the URL from their website would also be attached to this, so the end user or the person on the other end of their social network would be able to click through and then access that information. Go ahead and get out of that. So once again, this system is free for all tenants to use. It's a great amenity that, again, helps them manage and market their business. It saves them money. Again, right at $365 a year. It's a lot of money that could be used for other things. We also have a lot of wonderful features that are coming down the pipeline that are going to benefit not only the tenants or the independent business owners, as we like to call them, but it's also going to help the Salon Suites owner or property manager not only increase their revenues, but also help them market their Salon Suites and make it run more efficiently and make it ultimately be more profitable. If you'd like any more information on what we're doing, please visit our Facebook page at Salon Suite Solutions, or we're on Instagram, or please visit us at our website, www.salonsuitesolutions.com.